when I first started, a lot of people, when you wanted to do rap, you had to like leave the city, go to Montreal, Toronto.
Yeah.
So Ottawa was always the land of dreams. You could dream but not achieve it.
You are now tuned in to Straight Facts, where you won't hear our imagination, we state facts. Presented by Currency, Supreme Entertainment. Like, share, comment, follow.
Welcome. We're here on Straight Facts, another episode. We got VP, we got JR, and we got a guest, Quest. I'm gonna let VP continue, and let's go.
So as Zoe said, today we have a very special guest on Straight Facts today. We have a very, very well-known producer by the name of Quest. So I think we're going to start off by, first and foremost, how did you get the name Quest, and where did your passion of hip-hop come from?
Wow, well, first of all, thank you for having me, guys. I love your idea of the podcast, and I'm proud to be the first one in this new setup right here. It's looking dope. Shout out to Junior for the place.
Yeah, big shout out BIA Media for making this new space possible.
And I'm so blessed to be a part of this podcast with you guys. I'm very humble dude. First of all, I had introductions like that, man. Wow, it's a blessing. But thank you very much, man. And I got the name back in 1991.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old like that. So I was 11 years old, and I fell in love with hip hop because of a Tribe Called Quest. Pretty much. And the Low End Theory album, that's what it started. I decided right then I wanted to make beats, pretty much. That's it. That project decided for me my rest of my career or my life, pretty much. I didn't care about anything else but to be part of that culture. And I started calling myself Quest.
That's amazing.
Even at 11 years old. But I didn't do beats before I was 18 years old, so 1998, when I first started doing beats.
30 years later.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, thank you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's been a ride.
Just to add to that, just to kind of, sorry to cut you off, but when did you start thinking about the production company Dreamland?
Wow, Dreamland, that's just been 4 years ago, actually. Yeah. Right before COVID hit. It's funny that Heavy's here because he's part of choosing that name, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of big, weird coincidence, but Dreamland is a song of his called One Night in Dreamland, and I just found that name was perfectly suited for Ottawa and the region, because when I first started, a lot of people, when you wanted to do rap, you had to leave the city, go to Montreal, Toronto.
Yeah.
So Ottawa was always the land of dreams. You could dream but not achieve it. And I found it very hurtful because I love this region. I love to death the city of Ottawa-Gatineau, and I wanted to stay here, and I wanted to contribute to the culture. So when I heard that song, it's yo, that's a perfect name for my production company, Dreamland. And also, it's my initials, DL.
Cool.
So it's kind of like a little fun fact or Easter egg. But my name's David Leclerc. I'm French. And Dreamland, so it's suited perfectly.
Oh, okay. So speaking on how you named your company Dreamland, what would be your Mount Rushmore of 4 hip hop artists?
Producers?
That you find are at the top right now?
Of all time?
Of all time, yeah.
Wow. First would be the RZA, because he's the Wu-Tang. When I heard the 36 chambers, I was like, wow. That's so unique. I've never heard anything like that. And I'm a fan of East Coast New York, the 90s. And so RZA, DJ Premier, Havoc, because he's the producer for Mobb Deep, and very underrated producer.
Definitely.
And Timbaland. Timbaland changed the game. He came with a different type of drums, man. And when I heard the Missy Elliott album, holy shit.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
I Can't Stand the Rain. That, I never heard beats like that. I was like, wow. And he could sample, but have bouncy drums to it. Because before that, it was all boom bap, right? So those DJ Premier drums and stuff like that. And obviously, when he came in, he changed the game. There's so many producers you can put in that category, but I'm not gonna put Dr. Dre in there because I think he stole a lot of credit for other beat makers. but that's another conversation.
That's fine,
Yeah.
that's fine.
What do you think Ottawa's missing in the hip hop scene to sort of elevate it onto a level of a Toronto, a Montreal?
Well, first of all, I've been asked that question before, and I don't think there's a simple, easy answer to that. I don't think that we want to be like Toronto or Montreal. I think we should be our own thing, and that's what's beautiful about the city because we don't have a specific sound yet.
Yeah.
And now it's very open market. When I first started, like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a lot of animosity between people here. Like it was crazy. No one would collaborate between each other. Everyone would diss each other. But in the last 5 years, it all changed. Like I see people doing tracks together. I see other producers rapping other producers and stuff like that. That's a good step in the right direction. We need more platforms. We need more support from local radios. Radios still play a huge part in the 2021, 2022. But podcasts like you guys, that helps a lot. Having platforms for people like to promote their music. Also, we need better education because doing music is not just setting yourself at a home studio and recording on YouTube beats and just putting out there. Music is only 30% of the work. It's all about the networking, the marketing, getting grants.
Yes.
We live in Canada.
Yeah.
We have grants galore.
Know how to get good grant
To
writers.
support, we need grant writers. For the longest time, we were lacking those people. Everyone wanted to be rappers, but not enough people doing the admin work,
Yes.
as I call it.
Yeah.
Now we got people like Kingsley. We have people like Black Market. We have people like Cranium Festival, Patrick McCormack. People doing the groundwork and helping out people to get grants out there too. But educate people, man, and educate people. And if I can help contribute to that knowledge or educate people on that subject, well, good for me and good for the culture because I do it for the culture and before anything else. And I want to see Ottawa be on the map as one of the best cities in Canada, if not the best city in Canada, for when it comes to musical artists because we have so many fucking good talent here.
You
It's
know,
crazy.
That's kind of the next question.
It's
is,
crazy.
You know, who's your favorite artist that you've worked with in Ottawa?
There's one right there, Heala, obviously. He's played a big role in my career. I love City Fidelia to death. He's my homie. Night Lavelle, man, he's unique, man. I've never met him, but he has a specific niche and sound, and he's doing it proper. Who else? I would love to work like with Leah Cloud and people like that. She's super talented, man. She's got anything that in her favor to like make it a career out of it.
So,
So
question for you, like right now with the rap scene of Ottawa, like, could you name 3 artists that you want to work with that you haven't had the chance to? And like right now, you can use this platform to let them.
yes, Leah Cloud would be the first name that surfaces. I would love to get to work with her. Obviously, Night Lavelle would be interesting as well, just for like his uniqueness and stuff like that. And now to name another one, because I've got the chance to and the blessing to work with everyone pretty much. And who else would have been? I see Two Time doing big things too. Young kid, very involved. Oh, Lindison. Yeah, Lindison. I think his potential is amazing. He's got it, and self-produced too, and very intelligent dude too.
He opened up for Smiling this weekend.
Yeah, and he's killing it on stage too.
A really great show.
Yeah, I would love to work with him.
You know, what should we look out for in 2022 when it comes to your work in this new
Me?
year?
Oh yeah, I'm doing my biggest project so far in my career,
Okay.
and I haven't spoke about it anywhere. So you guys are getting the
Amazing.
exclusive. Because I don't even think he knows. Oh yeah, I think he knows about it, but it's very secret because it's my biggest project. I guess you guys know I do photography and videography as well. I love both audio and visual arts, and I think they go hand in hand together. So I'm going to combine everything and do an exhibit, a portrait exhibit of 25 rappers, artists that I respect in the city. They're going to be exposed, like big portrait style, in like a art gallery. And also attached to it is going to be a QR code with the exclusive song of that artist attached to
That's
it.
dope.
That's proper.
That you're going to scan and you can hear that song only at the exhibit. And the project is called Soundtrack.
Soundtrack. I like that.
So that's an exclusive right there.
Yeah.
And that's aiming for April 2022.
Okay,
That's
you heard it
dope.
first, man. You know, check out that exhibit April 2022. You know it is, Straight Facts.
Oh, and I'm doing a movie about it too.
There
The
you go.
process.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's Straight Facts. Let's
Straight
go.
Facts.
Yeah. Welcome back to Straight Facts. Let's go. We have a new segment here called Ace Hot Takes. Take it away, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Quest, you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready.
So
All
that's
right.
a new segment? Wow.
It's a new segment. You're breaking barriers here, okay, my man? So, FTS, finish the sentence.
Okay.
The first thing I do in the morning is.
Drink a coffee, then mix a song.
Okay, that's good.
You know why? Because your ears are fresh, and that's the best time to listen to songs
Okay.
and mix them.
Right.
So the day before I record songs, and the next morning I mix them.
That's good.
Pretty much.
I just wonder how you take your coffee. Okay, the last thing I do before I go to bed is.
Wow. The last thing I do before going to bed is make sure my previous recording sessions are cleaned up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always working, man.
Okay,
Always.
seems like an organized guy. Okay, I always keep.
I always keep my camera on me. Yeah, it's actually right there. My camera,
That's
because I'm
pretty good.
always capturing more.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I got an iPhone 11. My favorite thing about Ottawa is.
Wow, my favorite thing about Ottawa is it's
Tell me three brothers.
it's untapped market,
Okay.
and it's wide open, and we get to like create our own legacy right now. It's a beautiful moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big answer, but yes.
That's good.
And the
That's good.
shawarmas, yeah.
They're good. And I love Three Brothers. I fuck with y'all. My favorite place to visit is
Anywhere in the world,
anywhere.
my grandma's kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's still alive and she's my favorite person in the world.
Oh, sorry.
Rules.
You're preaching here. The most important thing to me is.
Wow, passion. Passion.
Okay.
It will get you wherever you want in life.
Okay.
Believe that.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
To me, a good day is.
A good day is if you make it alive. Make it alive.
It was a good day, right?
No, but a good day, man, it's like waking up every day and being your own boss, man. And working on your own schedule,
And you enjoy
on your
that.
own terms. It's the best feeling in the world, man.
Mhm.
Even if you have to eat crab dinner for the first 5 years, that's all that matters.
Sacrifices.
Sacrifices.
That's what it is.
And not a lot of people are willing to do that sacrifice nowadays.
Mhm.
But I'll keep preaching it, man. It's worth it.
Okay. Talking about music in the studio, I always gotta have.
My keyboard.
Okay.
And wow, I always gotta have a vibe
Vibe.
and a setting, a keyboard, and
Don't tell us all your secrets.
it's pretty much my keyboard. I had the same keyboard for like my M Audio keyboard for like 20 years now.
20 years
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
It's been following me since.
Okay. One thing I'm always wearing is.
Underwears.
I hope. Maybe slippers.
I'm always wearing my backpack.
Your backpack.
Yeah, it's right there too.
Okay.
It's like people would be telling me, "What? You're still wearing your backpack?"
Mhm.
I guess it's in my DNA, in my blood. I'm a
It's
backpacker. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always have my it's my wallet, it's my camera holder, it's my organizers, and yeah, I always have my backpack.
Yeah. All you gotta do what you gotta do, right? That's you, right? I
love connecting with humans, man. I love the psychology behind different people. I love getting to know humans because I think we're all beautiful inside, and we're all fucked up, and we all are unique in our own sense. And I think we all have a place in this world. And I just love meeting new people. I think that's another beautiful side of my job too, like being a producer.
Right.
It's connecting with the artists too. That's why my name Papa comes from, pretty
Right.
much, Papa Quest.
That's where it came
And they call me the therapist as well. So and I just love connecting with people, man.
They call you the therapist.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
something we learned here. I didn't know that. I don't think we knew that.
Well, you have to come in the studio for that. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so now the opposite. I hate.
I hate procrastinators.
Okay.
I think if you have a chance to do it now, just do it now. That's it. It all matters. That will get you far in life as well.
Okay, I'm scared of.
I'm scared. Wow. I'm scared of slipping on the ice when I get out of the house.
That's fair in Ottawa. That's fair in Canada.
I'm not scared of anything, for real. Like,
People would be surprised to know.
Wow. People would be surprised to know that I'm 42 years old. Some people think I'm 30.
wiseness.
Yeah.
You drop it on them. People, okay, if I could choose my last meal on earth, it would probably be.
I love a good fajitas.
Fajitas.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real Mexican fajitas.
Okay. The original ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And griot.
Holy crap!
I went to
Yeah, that's what you want to hear.
like
That's
that
what you
guy.
want to hear.
I like
That's
this
what you want to
guy.
hear.
Shout
That's
out,
a wise guy right there.
shout out to Margot's. I went there for
Shout
the
out to
first time.
Margot's. They're quite good. So they did Zil too on Donald. They're pretty good.
Wow, I went there like 5 days ago.
Yes,
it was
sir.
amazing.
Very good stuff.
Fucking good.
Now,
food.
let me put you in this situation. If your 13-year-old self could meet you today, okay, he'd think,
He'd think I'm fucking amazing.
okay,
He'd be super proud. He'd be like, I want to be that guy.
that's been your dream to be a
Yeah,
producer.
and I say that it may sound cocky, but I'm very confident in myself, and I know who I am, and I'm just very proud of what I achieved in the last 20 plus years, because a lot of people, or my peers that I started with, as they quit and they gave up, but he'd be fucking proud, like, and say, keep at it. That's it.
100%. I think it's safe to say the podcast proud of you, brother. Keep it up.
Thank you.
And last but not least, the most exciting thing, thing about 2022 for you is.
It's gonna be my exhibit. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Unless they cancel everything, but yeah,
Okay.
we'll see about that. But
And do you have a location yet?
yes, Orange Art Gallery.
Okay.
That's at the city center. That's my baby project for real. Like I'm gonna be so proud of that, and I want to get the best artists in the city to be on that same project too. And also, when you can purchase the portraits and you can donate to hear the song, and all the donations and the money is gonna go to like a Big Brother organization.
Right.
Because I really believe in that organization, and it's also something I've been a part of myself, and acting as Papa Quest is also like being a big brother for the artists I work with. So that's going to be the project I'm going to be so proud and I'm really looking forward to.
For 2022.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dope project, brother.
Yeah. Thank
Well, you know, it was FTS with Quest featuring your boy Ace, and then it's the Rap Straight Facts.
Back at it again, Straight Facts, with another segment called Rap IQ. We got my man JR is gonna ask our guest today, Quest, some hip hop questions. Take it away.
Yeah, man. So we got here Quest. We got some rap IQ for the man. Knowing that you've been in the game for 20 plus years, let me ask you this.
Yes.
What was the name of the song that brought rap music to the mainstream in 1979? Is it A, La Di Da Di, B, Rapper's Delight, C, Express Yourself, or D, Fight for Your Right?
I know the answer. I know most of them songs too, but it's Rapper's Delight,
Yeah,
by
you're
Sugar
right.
Hill Gang, yeah.
You're definitely right.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing about
Yeah.
that song, a straight bop.
Yeah, and you can still listen to it nowadays too, and you can understand why it brought hip hop to the mainstream too. And fun fact, Def Squad did it a remake too, like in late '90s as well. Their version of it too.
Eric Sermon,
Eric Sermon, Keith Murray,
yeah,
and Redman. Yeah.
That's great. All right, so moving on to the next one. What famous producer was part of the world-class Wrecking Crew? A, DJ Quick, B, The Alchemist, C, Timberland, or D, Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's his first rap group. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a DJ actually. Yeah.
He had nice hair too.
Yeah. You go look back at the picture, it's pretty funny too. But yeah, he was part of that group. That's how he started actually, just DJ for the group. Yeah. Then NWA came in the picture.
Yeah.
Shout
great
out to Easy,
experience, too.
it changed his life.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, so I got one that may hit home for you. What is the name of Tribe Called Quest's first album?
Oh man, shit.
Would it be A, People's Instinctive Travels and the Past of Rhythm?
That one.
B, of course, yeah. It's like as soon as I gave the title, it's obvious, right?
It's that one. Yeah. But my favorite album is Low End Theory, the second
Yeah?
album. Yeah. That one changed my mind, my whole life, like I said earlier. But that album was pretty unique, but that came in the late 80s. And I was still like into MC Hammer or Vanilla Ice back then. But when Low End Theory in 91, like I said, came out, that jazz sampled hip-hop, that changed my whole life.
Mm-hmm. It's great to hear, I'll say, just kind of talking to an experienced producer on how you can still see the hope in today's music and how it's growing and the potential. Where you talk to a lot of people who are maybe older, they kind of talk down a lot.
Yes.
As if there's nothing,
Yes.
there's no potential in the music or...
Yeah, well, I think what sets me apart is I was able to adapt with the new genres of music and the new style. Obviously, there was that little bump era, like back a few years ago, but where is he now? But yeah, I know, I love where the direction of music is going right now, actually. I'm a big fan of what those guys in Buffalo are doing, Griselda and West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher and everything. They sound like early 90s a bit, but obviously I love J. Cole, I love Kendrick. There's still potential, obviously, and I think we're a good place when it comes to music. Only downfall, I think, is because everyone can self-distribute themselves, it makes it very saturated market. And there's a lot of shitty shit out there. But I love where it's going, and I'm not one of these old folks that's like always like, oh, it was better during my time and shit like that, and always like try to like downgrade the stuff that people are doing right now, because I love the culture where it is right now too. And you name a lot of names in there like that are still active now too, like Alchemist and Dr. Dre, obviously dropping stuff with Eminem, I think soon too. So no, I love the state of it. I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm always going to adapt to whatever sound it is too.
It's great. It's great to hear. All right, so that wraps up Rap IQ with your man JR.